Hey guys, Dual King back again. How's it going? Everyone's been doing some ban list predictions, suggestions, kind of reviews, and like picking out certain cards they think might come back or will get hit. I just wanted to go over like a little bit of the current ban list, how it is right now, what I think needs to be changed, what works, what doesn't, and some cards or decks that might get hit or you know are speculated on being hit, and also wanted to refer to a couple other people's predictions and show a little bit of my opinions. But I really don't want to say what is going to get hit or what might get hit. I just want to say what should get hit, what I believe Konami is aiming towards. So let's get it started. First we have the actual ban list, limited and forbidden list. This is the one that was set in place March 1st, obviously, of this year. So let's review over the ban list. Monsters. As we see, we have a bunch of monsters here. You know, Chaos Emperor Dragon had been rumored to been banned or coming back from being banned. I don't think it will come back. Why? Because BLS and Chaos Dragon decks have been making such push, and in packs even with Galactic Overlord there has been lots of new stuff like Light Rays and Chaos cards that are rumored to come out in Return of the Duelist. So I really don't think Chaos Emperor Dragon will come back. I think they will keep running BLS, push BLS until next ban list. I believe it will get banned next ban list, but not this ban list. Also, Dark Magician of Chaos. This is crazy, but I think DMOC might come back. Why? Because they're having a lot of the Magician, the Magicals coming back, the Spell Bucks coming in Return of the Duelist. This is brand new cards. It kind of aims towards a lot of spellcaster and that kind of stuff, and they're all the main cards are spell cards. So it kind of leads you to believe DMOC might be coming back. But I honestly think if it does come back, they're gonna have to ban one of the bigger monsters there is out there, which people are led to believe will be BLS or a card like that. So I have yet to decide what that is, but a suggestion would be if you're bringing back DMOC because of the packs that are coming out, you're gonna have to get rid of one of the bigger cards. Right now, I don't believe that will happen, but Konami is always, it depends on the TCG exclusives and how, those packs end up selling. So for now, those two cards are crazy, and it might they might alter the meta quite a bit if they get unbanned, but I don't believe they will right now. So yeah, moving down, Glow Up Bulb and Magician of Faith are two more I want to talk about. Glow Up Bulb just got banned. I don't think it'll come back. People say they just wanted to ban that with Dandelion, so you don't have Trish, but I think it'll stay down because it's easy. It's an easy, super easy synchro. That's it always comes back. Gets your Catastor, gets your Justice. I love Justice. Catastor gets your TG Hyper, gets your Brio, whatever, with a simple Cyber Dragon, a simple Thunder King, whatever. It's so easy to get. So I don't think Global will come back for quite a while. Neither will Magician of Faith. Think it's too easy of a spell card to get back. Nothing here is coming back, in my opinion. People have said, I think it was MegaCapitalG rumored said, Victory Dragon might come back, but that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why? Because a card that will win you a match first game, even first turn, a light monster, light dragon, would so much increase Chaos Dragons. I'm sorry, but Victory Dragon would like tear the shit out of so many decks. So, and people have always wanted Goyo to come back, and even Trish, but I don't think it just came back. These cards, synchros are dying out. Konami's try to reprint the ones that we do have that are staples, so I don't think any of this will come back. As a matter of fact, I think synchros dying out is a good move for Konami, because that way you don't have so many decks running around that you don't know what to do with. It limits their sales, and it's just a bad. call for them and for the players, because we would be complaining even more about random synchro decks winning. So I don't think any synchros that have been banned will come back. Moving on to the banned spells, I think Brain Control would be a great move over Mind Control, because Mind Control is such an easy exceed. But I don't think those cards are being utilized as much, like Change of Heart. This has been a little controversial, I guess. Cold Wave just been banned. I don't think it'll come back. Why? Because for a whole turn, full turn or two, you can't do any spells, or shit like that with Cold Wave. Now here's the thing. With decks like Chaos Dragons running around that only utilize so many spells and a ton of monsters, Cold Wave would be too deadly, and if it doesn't get negated, you just got an OTK pretty much. That's my opinion. Sorry, I don't think it should come back. I don't think any of these spells should come back. Giant Trunade, none of those. As you can see here, and I don't think any of those will be back because they're just too strong. They were banned for a reason, and our meta is shaping up so fast that if you Giant Trunade someone, you Cold Wave someone, it's just an instant OTK. Sorry, that's my opinion, but moving on to the traps, nothing changes here. I don't think anything will get unbanned in this order, but obviously these are all great cards at their own time. Uh, Limiteds. It would be amazing to see the Exodia pieces back to 2 or even 3, but we will never know about that because Exodia FTK's OTK decks are being way more popular, and I think it would be fun to see more decks like that. But BLS, you see all these other monsters. I don't think any of these will get banned or even up to 1 or 2. If anything moves up, I believe it would be stuff like Mizuki, Necroface, Plague Spreader, stuff that we really don't need, we're not using right now, but could, boost up a little bit of dex. TG Striker, nothing changes there. Sangan, I don't think Sangan will get hit because they're planning to, promote Exceeds more and more. I think next Banlist it will get hit, but until Synchros are almost practically dead. Here with the Synchros, I don't think Shien or any of these guys will get banned or go up. Um, Spells, nothing will change. I don't believe anything would move. If anything, Book of Moon at 2 or Dark Hole being banned would be a great call. Future Fusion, I don't think will get hit. If anything, that fusion materials get hit, it will be Five-Headed Dragon. Heavy Storm, I don't think will get hit because we really only run 2 MSTs, most people. Monster Reborn might get hit, but it wouldn't hurt us too much. We've worked without it. Um, Nothing changing here in the limiteds. As semi-limiteds, I don't think anything would change. Uh, we would maybe get back Marshmallow onto 3, or even stuff like Summoner Monk that doesn't really matter. Tragodia to 3 to promote hieratics, but it's just stuff that would barely change. Um, Also, here we see stuff like D-draws, chain strikes. I don't think anything would change, honestly. But it would great to see, like, Solemn Warning at 3. That would be funny. Or Torrential Tribute. But here we go. Getting into the main decks that are out right now. Windups. I don't think windups will get hit, per se. If anything does get hit, it will be... Da-da-da-da. Windup. Zen Mighty. What? Zen Mighty. Zen Mighty is really the only card that makes you win in the deck. If it gets hit, it will go to 1. That's it, guys. Why? Because there's not much to do. Wind up rabbits, wind up sharks, wind up rats. Yeah, they make you exceed a lot. Rat is the one that gets you back. Shark summons itself. But what do you do without them? What do you go into? You go into Giga Brilliant, you go to Acid Golem. That's cool. Yeah. Alright. Without Zen Mighty, you have really nothing to do. So I think Zen Mighty will be the one getting hit, guys. It's just a prediction. It should be the suggestion because it's the one that spams everything out. And every year there's two decks that really top so much that get hit. Last year was TGs and Agents. This year I think will probably be Windups and Inzectors because they're the two most similar decks. Um, Second of all, Rescue Rabbit, as you can see here, guys rescuing a rabbit. I don't think we'll get hit. If anything, it'll go to 2 because they are coming out with Verse and many other monster decks that utilize the normal cards. So Rescue Rabbit is a great addition to any deck. I don't think it will get hit. Uh, but if anything does get hit, it will be Logia or Doka because they are coming out for the TCG or the OCG and reprinted here in the TCG, which might get suggest a 1-1 hit, but in the OCG they never really had Doka yet, so banning Logia or doing a drastic move like that would contemplate something retarded in the TCG, which never happens. So Rescue Rabbit decks won't get hit, in my opinion. Future Fusion, as I said, won't get hit. Five-headed would be the way to go with Chaos Dragons, but in the OCG they're not having problem with Chaos Dragons, so I don't think that will be much of a change. Suggestion would be take out five-headed because of hero decks and stuff like that that are coming out. Use Future Fusion. It wouldn't die out, but it would promote that. If you take this out, those decks would just be subpar to me. Red MD. You can't see it. There you go. I don't think we'll get hit at all by itself because Hieratics are coming out with Gustav Max for us. So I don't think it'll get hit. Tragodia might even go up to 3 to help boost out Gustav's release. So that is a great call to keep it at 3 because Red MD isn't even used at 3. It's used at 2. If you limited it, it would just be the stupidest call, and Hieratics would sell like very little. People will not be like Konami wouldn't sell off Hieratics and Gustav, so that would be the stupidest move by them. Tour guides, I don't think tour guide will get hit. One more ban list and they might get limited along with Sangan. But I really don't think they'll get hit because we're still reprinting Scrap Dragons, reprinting Bryonics, reprinting monsters like that are synchros. So we're just trying to get them out of the way and then ban them or limit them. So Tour Guide is a great call to keep to promote our exceeding, and which will be ultimately a better move along the line for Yu-Gi-Oh! And Konami. Finally, in Zactors, this is my favorite deck. Dragonfly, I'm sorry, but I think Dragonfly will get limited. Top it all off, Dragonfly is the one card that will get hit in Inzectors because it's really the only card that makes the deck. Hornet, yes, cool, does the destroying, but if you did not have Dragonfly, you would not be able to get the loot. Even if you had it like you could have 6 centipedes, your deck and sector deck would be just subpar. It would just be another good decent deck. So that's my opinions on the whole ban list on everything, guys. These are my suggestions, my review, my thoughts. I really don't want to say I pick all these predictions to occur, but it's just my opinion on what Konami should do, what I think they're aiming towards, and how I view our current meta and the OCG compares to the OCG. So thanks guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this, and Dual King out. Have a nice day, guys.